Sophie Cunningham or Kelsey Mitchell comes down. Sophie Cunningham overhelps.
Let's be real here. If anyone else were experiencing the sheer volume of coincidental injuries that have decimated this roster, there would be federal investigations. So what's making the WNBA act like they've got a personal vendetta against the leagues? Biggest draw? Stick around, because this conspiracy threatens to destroy women's basketball's greatest phenomenon before it even reaches its peak. Caitlin Clark out for 12 straight games with a groin injury that mysteriously keeps getting re-aggravated every time she tries to return. Ari McDonald out for the season with a broken bone in her right foot. Sydney Carlson out for the season with a torn ACL. That's 4 key players from one team, folks. 4. You know what normal teams lose in an entire season? Maybe one starter to injury if they're unlucky. But the Indiana Fever? They're dropping players like it's some twisted game of Survivor, and the WNBA is sitting back, acting like this is just part of the game. The league's response? They signed Odyssey Sims to a hardship contract because they literally don't have enough healthy guards to field a roster. Think about that for a second. The most popular team in women's basketball history has been reduced to signing emergency replacements just to put 5 players on the court. This isn't bad luck. This is systematic destruction of the WNBA's golden goose fleets. Pathetic. Pathetic. That's the word that perfectly describes what we're witnessing. Sophie Cunningham has already been fined 4 times this season for calling out referee incompetence. And now she's lying on a trainer's table because those same refs refuse to protect her from dangerous plays. The irony would be laughable if it weren't so infuriating. Even Sophie's mother, Paula Cunningham, took shots at Hartley before apparently deleting her comments. When a player's family is calling out specific opponents for what they perceive as deliberately dangerous play, maybe it's time for the league to pay attention instead of issuing more fines. Caitlin Clark has missed 19 of Indiana's 32 games this season. 19. The player who single-handedly brought millions of new fans and billions in revenue. WNBA has spent more time on the bench than on the court, and we're supposed to believe this is just coincidental. Clark's injury history reads like a medical textbook.